Greetings Internet. So over the last year or so, there's been a fair amount of talk about how the social internet might actually be bad for people. And I figured that might be an interesting enough topic to have a bit of a chat about. There's been a few high-profile mentions of it, at least within the circles of people I follow on the internet. John Green famously quit Twitter. CGP Grey took a year off, basically everything social internet, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, everything. Easy way to spend a month not just quitting the social internet, but spending that month without the internet in its entirety. The main worry is that people are getting addicted to getting likes from strangers on the internet, and that the negative discourse in some topics is creating anxiety and depression. For me personally at least, I don't think I could ever see myself quitting the internet. There are some times when you have to remove a bad site from your routine. Years ago, for example, I realised I was spending too much time on Tumblr, but that wasn't even about the dopamine hit of likes, because I wasn't really posting anything. I was just mindlessly scrolling what everyone else had posted. It had become a habit, and that was just what I did with my spare time. But then you have a moment of realisation that that's actually a complete waste of your spare time, and you just cut it out of your life. And so for me, the most important thing is to recognise when that happens as soon as possible. Some other sites have made changes to try and de-emphasise the importance of likes, such as Instagram, which doesn't publicly display them anymore. You can still get your own like count, I believe, but there's no way to compare that to other people anymore. Not that I post on Instagram anymore, but that change wouldn't really matter to me, I don't think. I'm more interested in the amount of likes my post gets. I'm not really ever comparing to other people anyway. And then people talk about how the discourse on Twitter can be bad, but I'm not convinced that's entirely Twitter's fault. If you're having problems with your Twitter feed being depressing, surely that's more about the people you're following than anything to do with Twitter, in which case you just unfollow the people that are saying bad things. Admittedly, I'm coming at that from a position where my feed is mostly people I know in real life somehow, or at least a one or two step connection from there. It's not like I'm some famous person with millions of people constantly interacting. But if I was, then I'd probably just turn notifications off and ignore it. So I don't know. And leaving the social internet would mean disconnecting from many of those people. My primary form of communication with all of these people is the internet. And when it comes down to it, for me, the internet is a place where I work and also live. I spend a lot of my time there, and I'm fine with that. I consider myself to be a citizen of the internet. I can't stop being a citizen of the internet any more than I can stop being a citizen of the UK, as much as sometimes I might like to. So perhaps I am missing some nuance, but for me at least, it seems like quitting the internet, or just the social internet, is taking it a little bit too far. I suppose if it is a true addiction, then quitting is generally the only option. But if it's just that there are problems with it, then abandoning it isn't the answer. Working on trying to figure out how to change it is the answer. Or maybe I'm talking a load of bollocks. I don't really know. Any thoughts yourself, and let's continue the discussion down in comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow.